What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop room. This is the showroom part of the shop here. We kind of have it set up similar to a John Deere dealership. We'll take a big tour of that at some point here on the old YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody for watching, and I appreciate everybody for clicking that subscribe button. I don't know if it's over here, but it's somewhere. Click that subscribe button and leave a comment down below and give it a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, I appreciate it. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Monica. The Big Lebanon Classic Tractor is coming up in a couple weeks at the Lebanon Valley Fairgrounds here in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. And I'm very looking forward to that this year as well as every other year. If you don't know about it, check them out. They're on classictractors.com. More information about the show. If you just search Lebanon Valley Classic Tractor Show, it will show up. And if you don't, put it down in the comments or look them up on Facebook. Come on out. We will be there this year. We will be taking Monica, and my hope is to take what's behind it. So eventually, throughout all this, I'm going to eventually take out basically everything out of the showroom and give a little guided tour of what stuff is, what stuff isn't, what makes stuff special. Take a little tour. Eventually, I will be talking about Monica. I kind of really hate naming tractors. I think it's kind of stupid, but the name on this one just kind of stuck, and it really does make sense. So I picked this tractor up in Hope, Arkansas. So if you don't know, it is the hometown of Bill Clinton. So this one we named Monica. Like I said, we'll do a whole video about her and why she's special and whatnot down the road. If there's anything else that you want to see videos of or something, put it down in the comments. I want to hear about it. If you want to take a closer look, come out to Lebanon Show, and hopefully we will have both of these pieces here out there getting posted up. We'll dive deeper in here. All right, so what we got here is Monica, original patio white 3-point hitch on the back of her, and then a Viking roller seater. So these are pretty hard to find. This is all original paint, really nice shape. It was basically a lawn seeder that had a front blade on the front, and you could get different attachments for scar fire and a slicer attachment. So this one doesn't have either of those on it. The main thing about this, and I'm sure we'll do a deeper dive into Vikings down the road, but the purpose of this video is to show kind of the show prep for before Lebanon. This Viking is in great shape, and it's all there. So this was made in Manhattan, Kansas. The building that they were built in was actually still there. They were built for a variety of brands and different tractors and whatnot. The hitch on them was somewhat universal. So you can see two holes here. And I had fabricated this, which is off of an original. You can see it's a flat plate that's bolted in with two long bolts going the whole way through to the front. This is correct for a sleeve hitch, so this would be correct for a round fender John Deere 110. But for different brands such as Alice Chalmers and Cub Cadet and stuff, they did not have this bracket. They had a plate that was bolted on here. It would run along here and come out and mount directly to the tractor. So this does not have those. This is correct for sleeve hitch. However, if you notice, we don't have a sleeve hitch. So what we're going to do is make a replica of the original Category 0 3-point hitch mounts for a Viking roller seater. They're quite hard to find. I've never seen a set. I have seen one piece of literature on these, so I'm going to attach it here, magic of YouTube. And I am looking for this particular paper. If you have one of these papers, I would love to see better photos of it. I would love to purchase an original copy. If you have one of these, please get in contact with me. I am desperately looking for one of these things. I just think it would be super cool to have. But if you look closely, it shows a good quality photo of original mounts that they built, and it's shown it on a Boland's 1250. So what we're going to do is take some measurements here on the actual Viking and use the generic A-frame dimensions to make in CAD. I'm going to go through kind of the process of that, and then laser cut and weld together, and then make the mount for the Cat-O Brinley, or yeah, for the Cat-O Viking cedar attachment hitch, and then we'll paint it and assemble it, and then I'll show it all together on the tractor.
Alright, so we're here in the home office. We got the CAD going. We got the old picture of the brochure. Like I said, if you have one of these, let me know. I really want it. I'm trying to find one because when you zoom in, it's just this one grainy photograph basically of what the mount looks like. So with only having the one grainy photograph, I had to do some CAD magic here. Kind of guessed on some stuff, took some input as far as where the actual Viking is, and then basically guessed and based it off of the one photograph here, and I think came out pretty good. I think what we're going to do is get this off to the laser guy and have him cut and bend it, and we'll cut back to the shop and see about getting it all welded together.
And we're back in the shop. So today we got some parts for the Viking cedar. So we backed Monica in here to the shop on this cold February morning. So you can see we got the Viking cedar on Monica here. Uh, I'm just using the A-frame currently just to get it moved around. Really, this is just fine. There's nothing particularly wrong with doing this. However, with the other mounts, it's a little more rigid. You got a lot of slop there. Can't have any slop. The main thing about it is just something different and something that you don't see every day with the 3-point mounts. Like I said, these sleeve hitch mounts are kind of more common, uh, but when you have the literature and stuff, it's pretty neat to make stuff kind of the way it was. So we'll get the laser cut parts unwrapped here, and we'll get all that laid out, and we'll go over that for you guys. This is all the laser cut parts. I have the hitch off of the actual Viking. I pulled that off just to make it easier. Um, you can kind of see where we're going with this with the 3-point. This is the original bracket off of the Viking for the sleeve hitch. So it goes in the back there. It mounts in these two bolts. They go the whole way through into those two holes, and this bolt's basically right here. You then take and unbolt that and set it aside, and then you slip this down over the top. Eventually this will all get welded together, and it will all be one piece. I don't have anything spaced properly. It's just sitting here. So we'll space that properly and square for the top link mounts and get that correct. You can see here it has a hole uh, up top for the top link, and then down here for the rod. That rod actually goes the whole way through from this side through the top link mounts over to that side, and that's what this is for. Again, this isn't cut to size. The idea is that is your actual mounts for your 3-point arms to come in here, swing over, and put a pin in over those. The idea is this is to represent the original 3-point mount design that Viking designed. I haven't found an original other than those photos. There really isn't much out there that shows this. However, uh, based on that drawing or photo, I was able to come up with and design all this into CAD and get it pretty darn close, I would say, as a representation of what was possible. Um, since you can't find it, sometimes you just have to make it. And I just want to iterate that just because you can make it doesn't mean you can cut corners and whatever. Do it right. CAD makes it easy. You don't necessarily need CAD. Lay it out properly, cut it. I mean, you could really do all this with a drill press or a hand drill and and a cutoff wheel, really, if you really had to. and some time. Doing it in CAD just makes it to where I can laser cut and bend all of these parts a lot easier. It's more accurate. It slips and bolts right on. It's a lot less work. But again, you can do it right without all these tools. I mean, it's not like I have a laser here, but the cool part is that doing it right and doing it such as this, in the sense that you don't it's clean, it's kind of the way it was from the factory. You're really not welding onto the actual yellow hitch part, you're just bolting it on. If you wanted to unbolt this because you found an original or otherwise, you can simply unbolt it. You don't need to hack it all together. Also, you really if you were to find an original of this 3-point design, I would be very curious to lay this one next to it and see how close I actually am. I feel like I'm pretty close, but we'll see one day whenever we find it. If you have one of these, put it down in the comments. I'd love to talk to you about it and see better photos of it. Um, you can see where we're at. All the laser cuts are here. I wanted to see and show you guys what it looks like, right out of the package with these laser cut and bent parts. All these are pretty sharp edges, nice laser cut holes. What we're going to do is deburr them, clean up the holes a little bit, and then get it all welded together, put it back on, get everything mounted, and I'll get back up there, catch back up with you guys there, and we'll see you then. All right, guys. So we got this thing all fitted up, got everything bolted up, everything worked out really, really nicely. Um, got all these deburred. I had to do a little bit of fine tuning down here to get this round bar all straight and ran through. Works really well. This thing's pretty slick. You can see the Fireball shims in here. If you don't have a pair of those, get them. They work great for stuff like this. Um, Everything goes right through. I have a bolt in here just to keep it nice and tight and square the whole length of this. These bent really nicely, really straight, accurate. It's amazing what happens when you do actual math. So what we're going to do here is got everything all fit up, square, tight, cleaned up, ready to go. I'm going to use the old Miller Dynasty 200 here. Got that thing going. We're going to take up some stuff. Don't really need to, but I have it, and it's fun. Good practice. Should come out pretty good. Shoo! That thing came out good. So you can see we got this thing all bolted up. It came out really well. I ran a TIG weld around the whole bottom of that. Got the round bar the whole way through it. I drilled 2 holes for the pins. Real nice and simple. Real clean, the way it should be based on those photos we had. You can see everything lines up really nicely. Came out really good. Again, we're going to take this thing, the whole contraption, just like you see it, out here to the Lebanon Valley Indoor Classic Tractor Expo. Here next week. Come on out, take a look at this thing. Put it down in the comments if you're coming. Put it down in the comments if you're not coming. I've been waiting a long time to do this, and I think it came out really well. Really happy with the results, and looking forward to seeing everybody at the Lebanon show. If you're not already a subscriber, click that subscribe button down there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.